Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Robert, and I'm the Director of Business Development for VF Franchise Consulting. Thank you for joining us today. We're here to talk about two very interesting brands in the education industry brought to you by Visang Education. They have a winning formula perfectly suited for the Asian market, and we're confident with the right local partners it can be a big success. And I want to talk for a couple of minutes about the company itself, Visang Education. They have more than 3 million current students using their e-learning website. They have more than 1,200 centers of Englisheye, one of their brands. Their products are used already in more than 10,000 schools worldwide. And they're a huge publisher of education books with more than 100 million published already. They're really the perfect kind of company to be your franchisor partner. They have a highly experienced team based right here in Asia that operates across multiple elements of education. And they're involved, as I mentioned, in a lot of different business areas. They have a long history of experience. They're the #1 company in Korea for education book publishing. They do everything from traditional classroom teaching, specifically targeting young children. They have digital classrooms, they do learning centers, they have a wide variety of digital apps, they have parent, teacher, and student learning tools, and they do online education. They have quite a few brands, but really we're focused on two of their brands that they're looking to expand more into the international market, and that's Englisheye and Wings. Both of these are English language industry products, and they're already global ones. So they're not just in Korea, but as you can see from this slide, they're also available in many countries around the region, including right here in Asia with Vietnam, also with Myanmar and in China. Now, I just want to address the question that maybe some of you are thinking at the moment. Why should we consider a Korean brand for English education? Well, of course, both programs materials are all created by native English speakers, but we have here the advantage of Korean technology. We have the advantage of local regional support team and a team that really understands the challenges and the difficulties of Asians learning English as a second language. So you get the advantages of native speakers, but you also get the advantages of the regional team. Now let's speak about Englisheye first. So Englisheye is a self-paced learning program. It has a full 6 years, and it targets ages as young as 5 all the way up to about 16. So all teaching is included right in the system. No expat or local teachers are required. The staff really are there to support on IT, on questions, and on classroom management. Now, it's a blended approach. So you use both textbooks and workbooks, physical paper, and also a wide range of digital content on a tablet. So the academic theory behind the program is really designed to duplicate native language learning. And this blended approach is the best way to maximize all 4 primary language skills. So you can see here in this slide, a typical student studying their typical program. Normally it's set up for 1-hour sessions, but that's flexible. As I mentioned, it is independent study. So students can come and go as they like. And this gives a lot of advantages. You never have missed classes. Students can't be late for class. There's no complex classroom scheduling needed. And the students really learn at their own pace, at their own level. They're not either rushed by other students in their class that are more advanced, and they're not bored by other students in their class that may be a little bit weaker in English. So this, for the franchisee, this leads to simpler scheduling, leads to lower HR costs, especially with no expat teachers needed. The other advantage with this type of system is that it can be used in remote rural areas where such talent like expat teachers are not available. And it's also a great program for use in periods like COVID-19, where the Englisheye can be run completely remotely. So here we see the different learning methods. So the students will use a tablet to learn both listening and speaking. They use the textbooks for reading. They use the workbooks for writing. And there's a daily quiz and assessments both on the tablet and the books. Here's the complete roadmap. As I said, there are a full 6 years worth of programs, right from ages as early as 5 and as late as 15. As you would expect from a technologically based company, there is a full classroom management system, including both a parent's and a student's app. And the interface will be in the local language. So parents will easily be able to follow their children's progress. And the system works. So it is the fastest growing English education brand in the region. It started only 5 years ago, back in 2015, after a couple years of building and designing and testing the program. So the system works. You can see by this rapid growth that it is effective for teaching the students English. It is a great opportunity for the parents, and obviously it's a great financial model for the franchisees who continue to expand this brand. Here you can see some of the students in the typical classroom layout. You see in the middle the desks and tables where the students are working on their textbook and workbook, and along the edges of the class in little individual alcoves, they're doing their tablet work. So the brand, here's the centers, so you can see the outside. Because of the style of learning, the centers can be quite small, which makes them less expensive to build. The layout is also very flexible. Almost any room can be used and designed to be a classroom. Now the product is already taken for Korea, Vietnam, and China, but all of the other markets in our region are open for development. And they are looking for master franchise agreements or area develop agreements. So, there's lots of territories available. They don't have to be so big. You can take the product for just a city, or you can reserve a territory of the whole country to be able to expand over a period of time and have exclusive rights to the program for your country. Now, Englisheye has and Wings both have quite simple franchise terms. Now, the initial territory fee will vary by territory, so I can't give you that. But if you contact us with what territory you're looking at, I'd be happy to share some more information about the overall and upfront territory fee with you. But ongoing, the term of the franchise agreement is quite standard, 7 years plus a 3-year no fee renewal, so a total of 10 years. And there are no royalties and no marketing fees paid to Visang Education. So they do expect you to spend a portion of your revenue in local marketing, but you have control over that. And all that is required is the fees for the books purchased, which you would turn around and pass on those fees to the students, of course. And there's a digital content fee for using the system of $9 to $11 per student per month. And that's it. It's very simple. It's easy to calculate. It's easier to understand. And those franchise terms are consistent for both Englisheye and Wings. If you'd like any more information about Englisheye, please fill out the request form on our website at vfranchiseconsulting.com, or send us an email or give us an SMS to our team, and we'll be happy to share more information about Englisheye.